Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, and welcome back to Project Fire Sale, where we burn it to the ground, build it back up, and try to get a bad team back into the Major League Soccer playoffs. Our featured match today is against the Portland Timbers, sitting in 4th in the Western Conference, and as all the other teams around us have gotten their games in hand back, we have dropped to 8th. Not a surprise, considering our last run of form in our previous episode was just absolutely dismal. Since then, though, we have turned it around a bit. We did get a win against NYCFC, which was great. It's the Sebastian Natu show, make no mistake there. 2 goals from Natu in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Very happy to see him just come back. Everybody, though, just had fantastic performances all around. Back line held up. Gersh was just amazing back there. Sylvain Pedneault like his old self. Could have seen some better performances from the front line, but not going to get too upset about that. A 2-0 win is a 2-0 win. Followed that up with a 2-0 loss to Chicago, my old team, which I'm sure is more than a little bit of satisfaction. The Chicago faithful, David Acom and Lucas Cavallini with the goals there. I went with all 4-2-3-1s in this break, just to see if there was any value in sticking with it over the 4-4-2 wide diamond. And, you know, we had mixed results. Eric Miller did not look good at all, really hurt his attempts to try and break through to the first team. Gershon Kovio, he's been asking for more minutes, and I've been giving it to him, and he has not let me down. Good job by Gersh there. We then turn around a 3-1 win against Philadelphia. Eric Miller repaid my faith in him with a goal coming off the bench, or sorry, starting on the left this time, just absolutely killing it on the left. So there you go, Gershon Kofi, player of the match with the goal of his own. 2 assists from Zach Pfeffer, who has done excellently filling in for the injured Skelton Gashi. So happy to have him filling the gaps for us during this time of lots of injuries, which are only just now turning around. And really, speaking of injuries, as you can see, Philadelphia was already injured coming into this match, and I certainly did not make their lives any easier for them. They played some orange players, and I added a few more oranges to them, so a beat-up Philly, I took full advantage of that. However, after that high, we were checked quite quickly with a 0-0 draw against struggling San Jose. Not good at all. Once again, Gersh and Cronin held that midfield together nicely, but nobody up front could get anything done. Even brought in Fernando Luis, who had an excellent U20 World Cup. Got the best goal of the tournament, if you can believe that. Just absolutely amazing stuff for Brazil. Let's see if we can look at their U20 squad here. There he is, from Fernando Luis, coming off the bench as a striker. Only MLS-based striker to make this side. Well, I mean, base. He's on loan, let's be clear here. But, I mean, Brazil lost on penalties to Mexico in the final. But in that final, Fernando Luis scored the goal of the tournament. Let's take a look at it. Hoping he can turn that into some form for his club side. But first things first, right? Let's actually get him to remember how he played at the U20 World Cup for his club team. And it's certainly not a bad goal. Not a bad goal at all. On this set piece, a little bit of trickery going short. Fires it in. That's just absolutely tricky and devious and a beautiful strike. I mean, if that doesn't raise your morale, I mean, what will? And a Douglas penalty in the 113th minute to get it to penalties. After Edson Alvarez scored what may have been the go-ahead. And I should point out that Fernando Luis did score his goal in the penalty shootout. Outshooting Mexico 20-10, where Brazil, sadly, they could not win it. Such is life. Elsewhere on the team, you may notice that we have expanded our roster of players coming in on freeze. A new right-sided attacker, Enes Jelenic, coming to us from, who is here? Livorno, who are sitting in Serie C. So, you know, not top tier, but, I mean, he is an attacking player. He does have some Slovenian international experience. He's 24 years old, and apparently he can grow a little bit. And he will also take up a nice spot on the right-hand side, hopefully facing off against Areola, pushing him for minutes. And he's coming in on a decent wage. He's coming in on a free, so I mean, free is good. And he enjoys big matches. You gotta like that. But also, more importantly, and I cannot stress this enough, it's like getting a new signing. After this match, Juan Ramirez's loan will be over and he will be back on the team. And if that isn't a massive reinforcement, I just don't know what is. $2,200 a week for Juan Ramirez. Oh, it's going to be amazing getting him back. And because of that, I have friendlies booked during the Gold Cup break, which is coming up. Gershon Kofi getting called up for Canada for the Gold Cup. Fantastic. Oh, if we could only get that to happen in real life. And while I might be suffering a little bit down to 8th, I certainly still have a job, unlike certain other people. Bob Montgomery is caretaker because Jesse Marsh, gone. Ben Olsen, gone. Ziggy Schmidt, gone. Jim Curtin, gone. Replacing them, we still haven't found a replacement for Ziggy yet. But Giovanni Zavaris in for Philly. Bob Bradley now with NYCFC. That's a massive hire. And Hong Young Bo in at the Red Bulls. So massive names coming in to the two New York teams. Interesting moves here in Major League Soccer. As I mentioned, we're in 8th over in the East. Chicago. Once again, I'd like to take some credit for Chicago being as good as they are. I mean, I did build most of that team, so there's that. Though right now, it's Red Bulls currently in the lead of the Project Fire Sale Derby. I could very well be knocking out a Hyungwoo Bo if this continues. So we shall see what happens over in Red Bull land. I do want to say one quick thing before we get to today's featured match against Philadelphia. A massive shout out to Stinsmaster who donated. He said, use this money to buy some decent DPs. Oh, Stins, why you gotta hurt me like that? Why you gotta hurt me like that, Stins? Oh, horrible. But thank you very much, Stins, because of your kind donation. Because of that kind donation, we will make sure that we get your name on a new gen for your favorite team, which I believe are the Vancouver Whitecaps. So we'll throw Stinsmaster on a Vancouver Whitecap as a thank you for donating. So without any further ado, let's get into today's match. We can get the preview. Ridgewell suspended. 2 injuries. Milano doubtful. Gleason's on international duty, so it's Konopka in the back. And while that's amazing, it's still Nagbe, Adi, and Milano and Shea up front. I mean, Valeri also in a deep-lying playmaking role. I mean, this is just scary, the amount of attacking talent they have. They're weak at the back, though, so if we can hold their attackers in check and hit them on the break, we might be able to get through. As you can see, exploit leaky defense is our strategy. Portland's team selection. They seem pretty, we switching it up a little bit, though, with Ridgewell out. We'll see what they actually go with. We shall see. As for us, Doyle up front, Cerna, Gashi, Areola, Cronin and Goffey, Williams, Lorenowitz, Mills, Williams, and Howard in the back. Williams and Kofi still asking for minutes. We'll see if they can live up to it. Hollingshead, Hoiberry, Pfeffer, Letou, Luis, Pratza on the bench. Miller is an option. Romney's back from his injury, hasn't played. McGee just back from his hip injury. I just pulled him off the DL. So we're not going to put him into it. He'll be playing those friendlies coming up. Alright, Colorado should win this one. That would be amazing. As Portland sitting 4th, 3 points here. That would pull us level with them. And back into a playoff spot, assuredly. Yeah, they do indeed. Adi, Nagbe, Milano, Shea, Valeri, Chara. That's just straight solid. We got to keep them in check big time. Yeah, Milano is injured. Medingus gonna go after you. All right. Yep, that's pretty much the strategy right there. Umit Dalala has got it. Bang on. Come on, guys. That's it. Oh, hey. Prove everybody's right. We go from there. We're playing defensive. And we're playing, we're going to try expressive on defense. We'll see if that works. My coaches seem to think it's a good idea. I disagree. But we shall see. And away we go. Timbers in their green. Colorado in the burgundy. Ariella starts things on the right. Stripped by Breck Shea. And so ends that early threat. Dylan Cerna's free kick in a good place. Right into Konopka. Come on, you gotta place that better. Don't give him confidence. Giving a backup keeper confidence is a bad thing. Nice little touch there from Gashi to Doyle. Cronin. Gashi. Dylan Cerna from distance. Well wide. Well wide. Let's just try working that into the box a little bit more, shall we? Can't waste those chances. Apparently there's a shout for a penalty there. No joy. Mills gives that right away. Breck Shea in a dangerous spot. Hits the post. Well, that was very nearly a disaster now, wasn't it? Yikes. Yeah, I think short passing might be a good idea here. On the resulting corner, Valeri to deliver. Kofi clears. And Williams a second try, and it's gone. Seriously? Bruised rib? Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright, we'll see if he lasts another 5 minutes. If he doesn't, we'll pull him out. Kofi. Ariel. Doyle is just off. He's right off. He's not coming back in. Alright. Oh, there we go. Cheeky play. Ref waves him back in. Kofi. Floats one in. Yeah, it's going nowhere. Okay, let's bring Doyle off. Perazza is a like-for-like target forward. So we'll bring him in. Alright, Perazza, time to be a hero. Show me you got what you need. Oh, look where you handled it. What, he didn't get a card for a handball? Come on. Renowitz. Cerna. Williams. No. Chara. Valeri. Alvis Powell is in the clear. And Fernando Adi makes no mistake. How did we let Adi go unmarked? Follow-up question. So where's Adi? Right there. And with his back to him, not paying attention, is Josh Williams. Yikes. Well, that's not good. Let's try and hit on the counter, shall we? Ariola. Perazza gives it away. Good by Cronin. Perazza. Ariola. Okay, we got a chance here to break out. Ariola loses it. Kofi. Gashi. Perazza. Checks well. Cronin. Gashi. Kofi. Ariola. Perazza! That was a nice looking shot. Plenty of venom behind it, but no accuracy. Mikhail Williams restarts. Cronin. Gashi. Cerna. Perazza. Kofi. Well, he gets that one on target at least. And that is our first on-target shot of the game. It was a slow roller from Gershon Kofi. Cerna. Kofi. Gashi! That takes a deflection and hits the post! That very nearly snuck in on the deflection. Would have been undeserved. No doubt. But watch me not care. Cerna. Gashi. Cronin. Kofi. Perazza. Little move for Gashi! Saved by Konopka. Konopka, I will say, our backup keeper, he's earning his keep here. Gashi. At the corner. Cleared. Cronin. Up, down. That'll be a free kick. Dylan Cerna. Can't hit the target. Just follow-up question, why are you taking our free kicks? Just throwing that out there. Like, Lorenowitz is a better free kick. I guess technically you are better than Gashi for whatever reason. Alright. I mean, I'd almost prefer Lorenowitz in these cases. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, like they've had two shots. Both been on target. One's gone in. Sorry, one hit the woodwork, I should say. Although it was woodwork after target, so there's that. Meanwhile, we have done a heck of a lot. Williams with the throw. Looks long. Cerna flicks it away, but only as far as Nagby. Chara is pushed up quite high. Adi. Nagby. Posting out. Getting a hand on it was Tim Howard. Valeri. Goal kick there as Recoyo's header goes well wide. Colorado have had the shots advantage. They just need to make it count. Cerna's free kick now. Nope. No joy at all. Let's just change the tactics. You haven't been able to hit the target at all. Can we just talk set piece tactics here? Free kicks, please. I want you to... Yeah, how do I change what this actual free kick is? Because right now, this is defending, that's why. Attacking, there we go. Okay, so. It's going to be... Not going to mix it, no. We're going to play these things for the best header. I think that's pretty clear here. Stay back if needed. Right, so yeah, you're going to be just like... Yeah, disrupt wall and stand with taker. Go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward. Yep. And mark the keeper. Not necessarily. I want you also in go forward mode. And same thing on the left. Best header. Go forward. Stand with taker. Disrupt wall. Alright, let's try that. So we're going to get these free kicks, and it looks like we are. Then I think we need to, actually do something about this. Chara gets a caution. Alright, let's see what it looks here. Change in tactics. Oh! Would you look at that? Change to the set-piece tactics right before halftime. And Dylan Cerna nails it his first of the season. Look at this. So we got... There's the wall disruption by Kofi. Cronin's there. Oh, beautiful. And the free kick. Splits the wall. Bing. Perfect placement. That's beautiful. And a deserved draw. So far. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Matt Mills has not been great. But I think we can get there. I have faith. They keep fouling us. We get our chances. We're now set up to take advantage of them. Cerna. Cronin. Gashi. Kofi. This is a good setup. Kofi hits the target. But Konopka is there. That's much better from Kofi. And right off the opening kick, too. Good stuff. Cerna does it short to Cronin. To Mills, set-piece trickery here. Areola for Perazza for Kofi! Oh, Konopka managed to do just enough to turn it wide. I think this has been a fantastic little change for us. That set-piece tweak. And suddenly, I have no idea what to do. Cale Williams to Josh Williams. I don't think there's much more out of this chance, though. Kofi. Yeah, nothing more out of that. Okay, I don't think there's anything we need to do regarding changing formation. Seems to be holding together nicely. Cronin, indeed, proves that point nicely. Perazza can't hold on to it. Cronin gets it back. Areola checks inside. Gashi. Perazza. Back heel to Cronin. Cerna. Gashi. Cerna's cut inside nicely. Kofi! Oh, it's off the bar! Konopka let that one go under him. And I think they've got the right idea here. Just put everything towards Konopka and something surely must go in. Williams throws to Perazza. Cronin! Deflected out for a corner. Gashi puts it up. Konopka does well to claim that. We're at the hour mark now. Start thinking about subs. Mills has just not had a good game. All right, Hoiberry, we need to get you some fitness. Make it happen, sir. Make it happen. Anybody else? Do we want to make a double out of this? We got friendlies coming up, so I don't need to worry about overplaying anyone. Areola has not been great. So let's let Letu come in here. Yep, that looks good to me. Ricochet off, Nick Besler on. Interesting. Foul for Valeri. Valeri out wide right. Rewarded. Cronin and Valeri. Yeah, that's about right. Cronin takes cards. It happens. Okay, how's Hoiberry doing when he comes in? No rating yet. Lorenowitz now looking like garbage. Mikhail Williams also. Hollingshead making a good case to come in here. But I'd rather get Fernando Luis on, if I'm being honest. Pull off Gashi. And run 2 strikers. And we'll see what happens here. Maybe I let this play out and bring on an emergency defender. Kofi Igashi. Perazza. Letu. It was a Sebastian Letu show not that long ago. Can he run things from the right? Kofi Gashi deflected. And Baszler will clear. Renowitz. Perazza brought down. And Orokoye will get himself a yellow. Oh, what do we got here? Letu, the free kick. Oh, the crossbar and over. Okay. So that makes me happy. So, what do we do here? Do we go for it, or do we bunker? I think, with 10 minutes left, if I were to bring on... Hollingshead is my next best option. Oh, I'm out of subs. Right, because of the early Doyle sub. Alright, well, no worries then. Just sit back and let it play out. Tough to the P. Go for it, boys. Go for it. The 2. Cronin. Set piece trickery. Kofi. The 2. Hoiberry. Cronin. Renowitz. Kofi. Perazza. Gashi. Tries to find the through ball and can't. And on the counter now come the Timbers. Kofi intercepts Perazza. He takes it away from him. Bezer. Lots of interceptions here. And it's Valeri to Adi, who's all alone! Great save by Tim Howard. We're just gonna go ahead and bunker. Thanks very much. Okay. Valeri's corner, grabbed by Howard. Opening it up, nearly opened up our back line. Can't have that. Valeri's free kick over the bar. Howard will restart. The 2 can't bring it down, and it's Nagby out wide. Chara. Looking for Nagby. Somebody keep an eye on Adi. Thank you, Hoiberry. Baszler. Looking for Nagby. Lorenowitz is there. Petrelas was wide open. But there's nobody there for that outlet ball. And Chara will get another crack at it. Valeri. Nagby! Saved by Howard. And that got very close very quickly. Kofi, as we approach the end of the game, is there a late winner perhaps? I don't mind the draw. Don't mind it at all. But hey, a late winner, I wouldn't say no to that either. Cronin. Can't find a way around. And it's Mikhail Williams. For Kofi, he needs to shoot now. He does! Wide. Well, he was that close. And that's enough. 1-1 it ends. Can't really complain about that. Portland's a good team. We got a draw out of them. Yeah, my assistant coach agrees. 8-3 for Dylan Cerna. And my goodness, he finally got that free kick to work for him. Just wasn't our day. But a point's a point. We remain in 8th, but still within striking distance of a playoff spot. Next time on Project Fire Sale, We'll be going to Seattle, the other Cascadian team in the States. Oh, Doyle's out for 8 to 10 days. That's fine. Pfft, you'll be fine, Doyle. You'll be back. Hope to see you for that one. Until then, my name is Rituro. Thank you for watching this episode. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell your friends about these videos on YouTube. Don't forget to join us on Twitch. All these episodes are recorded live, where I'm being told the only thing Prevent D prevents is winning. I strongly disagree, based on Adi almost scoring on us when we opened up. Regardless, this is Project Fire Sale. My name is Rituro. Thank you for watching. See you next time.